Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another monthly reading for Leo for the month of December 2023. I hope you're doing all right, Leo. I know that I'm already picking up anxiety here. Oh, just came off of doing that Aries reading, and I was talking about anxiety, and Sagittarius I did has a lot of anxiety, so I'm thinking the time is shifting, planets are moving around. I think Mercury is in retrograde. Yeah, that probably is why. Oh, it could be a lot of things, so we'll just go with energy. Lots of energy for Leo. You're very busy, Leo. What are the important messages for Leo for the month of December? Thank you, Spirit. What does Leo need to know? Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your shares. We have work that was done in the past is being recognized, bringing up or bringing forth, needing to heal. There is lots of work that was done. It's stuck on this card here for some reason, connecting with the King of Swords. There's a lot of truth that needs to be told. Now we have a few cards that are scattered. Again, that burden, putting down the burden, talking about putting down burdens. There's changing of plans. There's truth that needs to be spoken, and it's not just truth, but it's about work that was done in the past is being recognized. It could be by judgment, it could be by legal documentation, okay, or standing in your truth, Leo. You could be just wanting to reconcile and get, yeah, it is a reconciliation with the 3 here. But it is about the work that was done in the past. It's making changes and releasing a burden that you've been carrying. This is where your reward will come in, by letting things go. What does Leo need to know for the month of December? Thank you, Spirit. What does Leo need to know? Again, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for the readings coming up. I'm just going to cut. And you know this layout hasn't changed. Huh? It's still the same. Oh, there's that King of Swords again. Got something. Oh, there's that 3. Needs to talk. We need to talk about this. Just want to make sure the line is doing okay here. I have done a big change. The angle, it seems to be working out. First line, of course, is the viewer. The second line is the people that cross you. It could be a partnership. It's people you don't know. And then, of course, the third line is the outcome. Let's see if I could just put it. Yeah, it's a lot better this way. Get better view this time around. Still working on it. I'll have to figure out another way, but working with what I have. And the third line is the outcome for the first and second combined. Bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So somebody's working on something, or work is the theme. You're looking for work, you're out of work, you want to change where you work, or you're just bringing in, you want to bring in as much as you can. This is the end of the year, and you're working hard, and something that you've done in the past, because that's what's got me on a stalemate there, just froze. Work that was done in the past, you're coming into receiving because of it, huh? Leo, let's see what messages I can pick up. Here we have the truth about independence, being alone, holding back, secrecy, what is valuable to you, being honest about what is valuable, secrets, being honest about being alone, wanting to go off and be with someone, wanting to, having earned and knowing the value, wanting to step into integrity, having earned, and it's, again, it's the same thing with this card. It's as if it's an accumulation that's been going on. You've been working on something. You've been working on something. But it is not just something. You put a lot of effort in. You've come to the point where you can relax now. It's like a retirement state where you want to go into a peaceful time. You want to just enjoy what you've done, because that's what this and this put together will make. Yeah? You're being rewarded for work done in the past. You've done the work in the past. You have come to the point where you can enjoy. See, that's what these two are put together here to see. And then we have the truth, the clarity for this line coming down. There's a lot of understanding, a lot of clarity, a lot of happiness to have, because you've done what you've done and bring in that happiness. It's as if to say you've earned it. Again, it is abundance. So it's coming to you. What you've earned is coming to you. If you're worried about that, which I don't really sense, any real worry. It's just maybe a little confusion with this retrograde going on here. It could do that. The planets are shifting and things are changing as we go. Now we have the last card here is a deliberation. So this could be internal or it could be with other people. We have at the bottom of the deck the Empress. Sorry, the High Priestess. So there's transparency in work, transparency in abundance, transparency, figuring things out, working on figuring, working on clarity, working on sharing, deciphering, discerning, being able to see and read between the lines, see into the truth from the lies, kind of things. Following that intuition naturally and with guidance. This is change. You want to change. You want to step into that integrity. Again, this is really close to the Aries read, boy. Same cards. Wanting to step into the integrity. Even called Leo when I was talking about Aries. So you might want to listen to that just to see if there is a connection. But then again, we have this transformation of the Emperor. I say it again, the Emperor, King of Pentacles. Transforming, changing, growing, learning. Again, there's forgiveness, ending of a cycle. That play away. You see, that player, that enthusiasm, that changing of identity, wanting to become more, turning from a knight into a King of Pentacles is somebody who is grounded and in charge and a nurturer, a person who is providing for a true partnership in taking care of, wanting to be responsible, because you're going from a knight. This is Leo in the sense where we know that the Knight of Wands is our player knight, transforming into the King of Pentacles. It's a huge change for you. You've decided, you've met somebody and you've decided this is it. I don't want to be a player anymore. I want to change. I want to be happy. Again, this is where this I don't want to be by myself anymore comes with this card. Huh? Now we have, this is again the second line. So if it's not you, Leo, then it's someone else coming to you saying, I've changed. And they have. If it is that, and you'll know, I mean, you'll see the difference between a player and a grounded, nurturing, caring person. You'll see the difference right away. Where you'd be surprised if that is the case. If it is not you, then the person that you're going to approach is going to see the difference. They'll just see it on you. Here you have they see open and nurturing. Again, it's being honest, being open to love. These secrets that are being held or holding back. We're going to look into that because it's a question of money. It's a question of wanting to go off into smooth waters, wanting to take something and go off or distance, go off, to move on. Either deciding to be alone and remembering what love is, but then moving on. There's that deliberation, being open to love and then having a deliberation. We will look into that because this comes here as being open to moving on, but having a deliberation with it. Like not, sitting on that fence. I don't know. Should I? Shouldn't I? Let's see. Again, it's coming down to making a change and standing in integrity. And becoming that King of Pentacles, because that's what you want. You want to make a change. You want to end something and have forgiveness. Wow. Put in third parties telling the truth, manipulation, second chance, reconciling. Okay, we want to move on. We want to heal and learn from the disappointments. You see, a new beginning, wasn't worthy, not worthy of a new start because of the disappointments. Wanting to heal or you're missing someone, you want to begin again, you want to heal, you want to learn, you want to grow. It's as if you're really making that effort to change. At least somebody is, because that's the strongest message I have here. Somebody is wanting to come clean about that manipulation, having a third party. You and Aries, you need to listen to that reading. It's so similar with these cards. The way they're falling is quite dramatic because it's an ending and wanting to end. Destiny will say you don't deserve, or destiny will say you do deserve, depending on your approach with the person or their approach to you, to come and say, I've changed, please forgive me. I don't want to be, I don't want that life anymore. I want a new one. I want to change. I want to move on. I'll go with you because this is second line here. Somebody is coming. Somebody is coming to say, I have learned, I've grown, I'm honest, and I don't want to go. Or we have someone leaving. Now, it could be leaving another to go into another relationship. Right? That seems to be the case here. So let's start with the King of Swords. What's this King of Swords representing? Again, justice. So the truth. Again, it could be you're dealing with an air sign, or it could be information coming to you, or you've been through a legal situation and this is the justice coming in to you. You're going to receive by karmic reasons. You're going to receive. It is ordained, preordained that this is to happen, that you will receive. There is this lots of communication. The truth, lots of truth, very passionate, and a proposal even, or you're preparing one, or someone is coming to you. This is the viewer, so If it is not you, Leo, then it is someone coming to you, or you going to someone with a very passionate proposal. And of course, the deliberation is in accepting the proposal to heal. These cards are too similar. They're too similar. Coming all the same, taking a long time. But you see, this is where the truth comes, eh? That I want, because I'm not trusting. You see, there's that. I'm not trusting. I want to heal. I want something different. Something has to change. That satisfaction has been overindulgent. And of course, the time it's going to take is going to be very slow. Again, you need to look at the Aries read. I don't know. You guys, these fire signs are all connected all of a sudden. We have the King of Cups here. Same. No, I don't want to, and I'm not going to. No, not doing that. Just going to give the messages here. You'll see for yourself if you listen to it. The King of Cups has this passionate proposal, wanting to, not giving up. This is karmic here. This is not giving up. The determination is all of that is behind this card. Okay, that determination to heal, determination to change and get out of the lethargy, wanting to see what is different, wanting to make a difference and get the satisfaction, understanding that what was considered as satisfaction is now overindulgence. It's as if you're learning the lessons. You see, it's karmic. This has to happen. This is lessons you have to go through. I know I was saying that earlier, I guess at the end here. Change, not being a player anymore, wanting to be forgiven for whatever took place, coming with the truth, but it is a slow process, and it has to be. If it's going to mean something, you have to take the time, you have to put the energy in. We're going to go down this line because we end on the Eight of Cups, and this is either going away from or coming back to. Looks like somebody wants to come back. What is this Hierophant representing? Again, that talk about marriage, that higher institution, wanting to learn, move on, wanting to get into the next step, take the next step, not wanting to be alone anymore, having that memory of what love is, or that person that you were with, you want to go back to them, you want to move on, to have some kind of peace, or you either want to move away and get peace. But see, we have that loss, that a marriage that was lost, a death in a marriage. Could be for widows. Some of you are widows or widowers, but there was a loss here. There was a loss, and that is what is going around and around, trying to figure things out, why things went the way they did. Why is this loss occurred? For some, for others, it is your status, or their status if it's a partnership. But for some, it is I've lost something and I want to get it back. And it is to do with a marriage. It is to do with love, wanting to have that final, yes, I will marry, I want to marry you, wanting it, wanting to take the steps, trying to figure out how to get back there and have a victory with the Queen of Pentacles. It is very much so going into a higher institution of marriage. This is 3 cards that call out marriage, 1, 2, and 3, and having that victory with the Queen. She is grounded. She is very grounded. So you want to go back to your Queen, Leo. That's what I'm seeing here. And this 8 of Cups, what is this? A new beginning. So you want to go back and start over. You're not feeling worthy, but you're humbling yourself. You're breaking down that ego because You're following intuition. You want to have a healing conversation. Okay. All right, we're moving right along here. So this first line we see here is a new beginning that wants to happen. Taking that step off and having that faith to break that ego. And why not? I mean, if you've been standing in your ego all this time, it's a good change, you know, to humble the self and follow the intuition to have that healing conversation and go off and take that time. And some of us need to have a real conversation with a therapist. And some of us are going to do it. And others are going to find that healing conversation with the partner following their intuition. And that is a very good thing. That is progress. Let's see what the Four of Pentacles represents here. That's holding back. Somebody has secrets about bringing in balance, trying to bring back the balance, having thrown things out of balance. Again, it's broken. It's a Six of Pentacles. Now that is reciprocity, feeling that you owe it to someone. And this is probably where the holding back and secrets are concerned, because of drama that has occurred in your life with the partnership for third-party situation, because that's usually what this is. Being juggled, or you doing the juggling, you want to bring back that balance. And you're going to do it because it is difficult, and if it is in the process, you are going to get through. You're going to heal, and you're going to make that offer when the wheel turns in the right time. And there it is. We have the strategy for making an offer to have reconciliation and getting that reciprocity. There it is. So you see, we have this reoccurring in oh my goodness, in the Aries read. So there, it is so there. Okay, I'm not going to preach about that and say, listen to it. You follow what you feel you should do. But you're going to heal. You're going to heal. All that secrecy and throwing things out of balance, it's going to heal. You're going to make an offer when the time is right. It's not right yet. It's going to take a little while. Then we have this planning, strategizing to make the offer, to have a reconciliation and come to reciprocity. Okay, that's just straightforward and cut and clear. Just very straightforward. It's like you have a plan already, and it seems to, because you're ending up with standing in your integrity, telling the truth. So let's see, what is the Six of Swords representing? Again, for the truth, by the light of the moon, or the next moon. And I'm saying next moon, we just came out of the new moon. So I would say within the month, or the end of the month, is really up to you when you decide to have this truth spoken, if it is you or someone coming to you to speak this truth. Because it is by the moon, or talking about secrets, if that is the case, to free up and have that enthusiasm, that stroke of creativity and that spark of I want to move forward. I want to create something new. I want to do something different. This is where it's all going. This woman is a businesswoman, so it could be you're getting involved and wanting to make money with her, or they want to make money with you, because we're looking at being open here. We're looking at love from the past, or coming back from the past. We're looking at independence and having the means to go forward. And then, of course, it is a question of just saying, well, you know what, let's do this. And there's a plan right there. And it comes to the end with a marriage, wanting to be married. Okay, Leo. Let's see, what is this Five of Wands representing? The stalemate. There was a stalemate. Now we're going into deliberation about choosing and having that truth, investigating, finding out, and then speaking the truth. Big arguments with this king. Could be with yourself concerning this queen. Could be with another woman. Could be with another man. being focused, making that choice. Again, having to choose twice here. Having options, being put into stalemate because you had options. Then you realize, you figured out, you went looking for truth. They found out the truth, maybe. That's what it is. They found out the truth. They found out the truth. And then you have to have this huge conversation before you can come back to being the king, that king of wands, where you're caring and nurturing and providing for everyone, making sure everybody's taken care of. That attitude of being responsible. The focus is on making that choice and having invested in mind games. Oof. The burden is to be healed. Okay, let's not go too far there. There's a lot of healing going on. Well, it comes down to a deliberation. So it's not ending for you yet, Leo. December is going to put you into a deliberation or a state of deliberation where you're fighting with yourself or you're fighting with another. But that healing, that wisdom has to come, will come from it. And then come January, you'll know. Or you're going to be waiting for an answer. Because there's a stalemate that started up this whole thing. This whole business here. You went into stalemate. Something is in stalemate. And you're not getting what you want. And then you're finding that you've invested, and now you have to fight for what you have invested. You have to go back into deliberation. Again, it's not finished. It's not finished. But there will be healing because you're changing, you're growing. As you go, it'll become a little easier. So we don't have an ending for sure, but we do have a wanting to come back into a relationship. And again, you're going to sit with that. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while before that truth comes out. If it is you, you're working on it. You are working on it. And if it is you're working with someone else to bring in the balance, you're going to have conversation. Let's see, what is the... this is a flying card. Everybody seems to be getting one as I do this. So we'll have the community there as the flying card. That Spirit is just saying, yeah, take this one. It's another 8. So it is, again, what goes around comes around. You're sensing you're getting to put your feet on the ground is what's going to happen for December. Because you're changing. You're going from, I don't want to be like this. I want to be different. You're behaving differently. You're growing. And that is going to cause deliberation. That's going to cause internal deliberation. At the end, you're going to say, but what am I really going for here? Why am I doing what I'm doing? You're going to start questioning yourself. You're looking for a place. You're looking for your place where you belong. Because you were made to feel, or you've made someone else feel that they didn't. So now you're trying to walk in their shoes, Leo. You're growing. You're changing. You're learning. What is the message for Leo in this read? The yin. Oh my goodness. You and Aries have the same card. Again, that King of Wands, to be fair. All right, let's take, you know what? Let's look at the community because it flew out first. Just because it's the message from Spirit. I'm not going to go into what was before that because it was just a flying card. So number 8 is community. So we have essential meanings here for belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. It seems that that's where you're headed with the big change. Following that intuition, standing up in your integrity. Okay, you're finding where you fit. Having made changes from being a player to a king, from a knight to a king, and not just a knight, but a playful knight, into a serious, upstanding king. Big change, Leo. That is a huge, huge change. And that is very commendable, that you could look to do just that, to aim to find and stand in your integrity. Hats off to you, Leo. We'll take the oracle message on that. This card signals a new affiliation with a group. Humans are social creatures, and we need to know we are useful to our families and communities. In a community, everyone has an important function and feels I matter. Membership in the group provides a sense of belonging, of kinship, and of purpose that comes from working together for the greater fulfillment of all. Perhaps you are part of a spiritual community or an artistic one. Perhaps you are in a learning community where you share your love of education. Regardless of its form or focus, your community brings you joy. You'll be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. Your contribution may be as small as showing up as large as becoming its leader. No matter your position in the group, your presence is needed. And that is good, because you're coming through, you're coming from. Okay, it shows that there was distrust, there was holding back, there's lethargy, there's overindulgence, there's betrayal, there's plottings and schemes, and it's all karmic. To come now to being honest, because that's what all happened before community. So now we have the yin, and this card, I tell you, Aries got the same card. Let's see where that comes from. So before it was the yang. Let's see what's under here. We have truth be told on top of that. Okay. We have the truth be, and it will be told if it hasn't been told already. So we have the yin, and before that it is the yang. So the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. That's where you were. You did that. You were in that ego. You were in that masculine, controlling situations, or maneuvering through it, with it. And now you're open, you're receiving. You see, you have the Queen of Cups here, being open. That is the yin energy. To being open, to knowing that reciprocity needs to be made here. Having that ability to bring things back into balance, whereas they were out of balance, that effort is where the abundance is going to come. Having done that, having put the motion forward to bring back the balance, you're being open, you're being very open. Let's see, where is the yin? Let's read about her. Yin. And we'll put it to the feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues. The art of conscious allowing. And for this one, I will read on the relationship, because it is about bringing back the balance within a relationship. Let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised. So you see, here is where you were, again, if it is about bringing back the balance for a relationship, that means there was another type of relationship, whether you were having a relationship with one person and then simultaneously you met someone else and you were having a relationship with that other person, and now you're in the midst of, well, I have to choose between the two, because I know I've been talking about that throughout. And this is where you see who fits better with you. There's nothing wrong with that. Having a multiple set of relationships and then needing to choose. that's life. You know, you at least you're being honest. You're choosing. You're not trying to keep all of them, because that is where things go crazy. But having to choose, because that's what it seems to be down here. Having to choose and then choose again. You see? Put in stalemate to choose. Figuring out the truth about yourself. Having conversations about the truth. And then looking at yourself and what you are focused on, what is your focus. Your focus turns into love. Having invested in certain relationships, you're figuring out how you're going to keep them and what is a burden that you need to heal, brings you back to deliberation. So you have to make another choice. And that choice is standing in your integrity and choosing who you really want to be with. That is normal. This is very natural, and this is what should happen. We should allow ourselves to experience as many people as we can, and then come down to, you know what, if I have to choose to be with somebody, at least you know what you're choosing from. To be fair, giving everybody a fair chance. Those who you think you want to be with and those who you're not sure and you know you don't want to be with, it's a question of choice. 38, let's see. I'm very proud to read this, to do this reading for Leo. I like this one. This is a good one. 38. Let's see. 38, 35, 36, 37. Here we go. 38. To be fair. Balance, justice, the need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law and cause of effect. Again, all of that is right here. You see, we have the betrayal that you know you need to fix if there was one. Let's see what we have. Here it is. That justice being served. You have it on the forefront, which is very good. I lost my page. Sorry. Let's start it again. Okay, here we go. Okay, so to be fair, we will take the oracle message on that, simply because it's open. So life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from being from stasis to doing, from discovering to loving, to letting go, to beginning again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. And on that note, I thank you for showing up, for your likes, your subscribes, your shares. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Until our next read, Leo, love and light.